This is the original 3 holes used to sit right here. The course was built in the late 1920s. Well, thank you very much for just driving me around and telling me a little.
Any good thing you can get.
Do you know if when they the single 9 was that the original layout of the golf course? Do you know?
Yes. So what happened was there was full. This was a full 27 holes, and then they decided they wanted to build the driving range, so they had to cut holes out. So this used to be. I used to love playing this one because it was hard shit. It was, even though it was not, it was a hard 9. It wasn't like a easy 9 hole. Oh yeah, this is the first 3 holes on the single 9 is a regulation course. Straight, because you go that way, you're dead. You go to the right, you're dead.
And on this episode, we'll be only looking at the Learning Center at Galloping Hill. There's a lot of history, and this is where the original foundation of the golf course, built in 1928, still sits. Now, some of the holes have changed. You can see right off the bat they have a beautiful practice facility. This is all about learning here at this 9-hole golf course that still packs a punch, whether you're trying to play the 18-hole golf course just north, you're seeing right here on the map, or you're trying to play this quick 9-hole golf course right next to the driving range. It's still a full 9 holes, and it has a total of 20 bays to hit off of on the driving range.
This was the original hole too.
Cool. Yeah, I'm glad I asked that, because I'm glad you're taking me now, because that's pretty cool. Yeah, that's a full hole here. Wow, this is nice.
And the first 3 holes that you're seeing here are a full regulation golf course. It quickly moves downhill from there, one would say, but overall from those blue tees you're stretching at 2,333 yards, so still under 5,000 yards if you were to play this twice. It's an executive course. Some holes are harder than others. Number 2, which is one of the old foundations.
Number 4 hole, this was the tee box, right? Wow. And the hole itself, it was a par 4 originally. This is a par 4, but a short par 4.
And I was really grateful to kind of get a veteran's eye of this golf course while playing and learning about it and the old foundation that it used to sit there. I wanted to play the 18-hole golf course, but then we learned that this 9-hole golf course really has more history.
But it used to be a par 5, and I'll show you where the par 5 would be. So the tee box is exactly the same on the original course.
Wow.
I'll walk up, I'll come again.
Okay.
Be prepared when you first play this course. Those number 1, number 2, number 3 are challenging. It gets a little bit easier, but it's still a full golf course that you can get excited about playing.
The original par 5 is back there.
Further back.
Further back. Right,
Wow,
right,
yeah.
So this is a really par 5 from here to there.
And that was the first layout.
Yeah.
Interesting. I'm glad you took me over here, because this is why I appreciate this stuff.
Yeah.
It's the history behind it, you know?
Yep. And funny story is, like, on the original, I saw 2 hole-in-ones in the par 3, the original par 3.
A lot of history. The name Galloping Hill dates back to the British Army that was dispatched riders who galloped on the roads here at this location during the American Revolutionary War. Time this was for farmers, pretty unique thing to see, and that's where it's got its name from.
I don't know by where, just before that driving range. That was a par from back here to there was the par 4. Then they had a short par 3 coming this way, and there's a tree there. That's where the par 3 was, and this was the par 3 here. So those are the 3 missing holes.
Kind of see how they snuck in the golf course, working around the driving range, because that was the big focus of having.
And I saw 2 hole-in-ones was the 3 coming. This is the original green of that 3, and the tee box is back there.
These poor guys can never see their hole again. They got the hole-in-one.
No.
Stole it from them.
Let us know down in the comment section, is this the number 1 9-hole golf course in New Jersey? I'm starting to think it is, with its rich history and well-maintained fairways, greens, and also tee boxes. It's hard to argue that this doesn't belong on there. The course also has some interesting history. I would take a look at our first video at this facility where we targeted the 18-hole golf course. That's going to do it for our list. Keep a lookout for more videos to come. This is the Parfessor.